Hello everybody and welcome back to Sunless Sea. As you can hear by the jolly music, we're back in fallen London, about to make our second voyage out into the great unknown of the Untersee. No idea where we're going to be going. I maybe should have written something down because now I'm back in the game. I'm just like, fuck, we had so many places we needed to go. Where were they? Okay, give me a minute. Okay, do you know what? Fuck it. We're just going to go exploring. There's a big, huge, large map, look. And we've barely scratched the surface. So, I'm going to explore some more. Maybe that will uncover things. And I'm just going to try. I'm not going to try and head in any particular direction because I don't know where I'm going. You know, even if I was like, okay, yeah, I need to go to... there was that place with the drowny postman. Like, I need to go there, but I don't know where it is. So let's find those places. And then maybe we can decide where to go. So let's head off. Air launch. Full steam ahead, Captain. Okay. Do you know what? I hope I can upgrade my ship soon because it's so slow. Please tell me there are faster ships. Okay, now this is the place I can get the Z stories. Now I need 5 of those to buy the Muttersalts to bring back to London. Now I know I need to do that. So, can I do that now? Answer to that was yes. Yes, I can. So I now have another tale of the Z. I'm gonna have 2. That's great. Come on, speed up. Let's go south. Let's see what's down here. There's another crab. Let's kill the crab, because we know we can do that. Oh, Mutton Island. Look, we haven't been here. So caught up in my battle with the crab, or the megalops, I didn't realise there's Mutton Island. And Quaker's Haven. Not sure what that bell is. Look like that little something awaits you in port. What, this port or? Okay, let's dock. So, Quaker's Haven. Once this simple fishing village was part of the London suburbs. Before London fell and the waters rushed in, smoke spirals from cottage chimneys. A lonely hill rises behind town. So you can't do the wandering parson. So, drinks at the Cock and Magpie. There's only one public house on the island. The Cock and Magpie is famed for its local cider and, of course, the Z food. So, this gives... pay 20 echoes. Okay, we can explore the shore. Okay, pick up a wretched mog. A yellow-eyed, mangy, piebald thing winds around your ankles like a manacle chain. You've never seen a cat's mouth open that wide. Presumably it's hungry. This is a mascot, one variety of... but we have a mascot. What do we have? We have a ferret. We have a comatose ferret. Mostly it's immobile. Occasionally it's feral. Now that gives us +1 hearts. Now, I don't know what you're going to give us, cat. But can't abandon the ferret. You stand on a cliff top looking over the little village. Smoke from the chimney of the Cock and Magpie drifts straight upwards. As you watch, the smoke tilts. The sudden wind thins into a pencil smudge. Then nothing. The wind screams unexpectedly, like a god cut in half. What a noise! It must be the caves around the island channeling the air. At least that's the most comforting explanation. Below you, the locals each take nips from a shared flask and make a toast towards the mainland. The wind is a southerly. So we succeeded. We gained some terror because we watched some things that were a bit disturbing, and that's all for now. Okay, go to the Cock and Magpie. So lost 20 echo, lost a terror. The trees of the Neath are scraggly and wretched, scraping a living with parasynthesis. But the apples of Mutton Island are tart and powerful, perfect for cider. Cider? Cider. This stuff is stronger than it looks. You stretch out in your seat, stare through the leaded window at your safely moored ship, and find yourself whistling. The landlord gives you a friendly grin and goes back to wetting his cleaver. It's been a long time since I've wet my cleaver. Okay, buy supplies, buy fuel. No, we don't need to do any of that. Okay, so I think we're done here on Mutton Island, so let's heave-ho. It gets really eerie when there's no music playing and you're just out in the vast dark, and then that first chord of a different track on the music strikes. And again, it's once again creepy. Oh, here looks like somewhere to dock. And what is this? There's something moving in the water up there as well. Albertine Gates. The Man Canal. And Gianotti Harbour. We shall see what we shall see. The canal ascends through locks and gates and shadowed turns to the sunlight of the surface. Okay, so this is how they get to the surface. The sun is dangerous to Neath dwellers like your crew, but the surface has its temptations. So we can't go there yet, but it looks like you can go to the surface. That's interesting. So listen for surface gossip. Yeah, we'll do that. A card game ends badly when one surface sailor knifes another for all the usual reasons. The other players scrabble from the coins that spill from her pockets, but you snatch up a scrap of paper they overlook. Curious markings, dates, times, code names. Spies work? That's all for now. You have 1 times moves in the great game. Okay, and let's get a port report while we're here. You now have 1 port report. Okay. And that's it. That's all we can do here. So this looks like at some point you can come back later and go to the surface. Okay, that's cool. I feel there's a lot of content in this game. There's a lot to do. I don't know how to do it, and I'm probably going to fail at it spectacularly. But, you know, there is a lot to do. Because obviously there's the whole submariner where you actually get a submarine to go around, and as far as I'm aware, you can go to completely different places than you can go to in a ship. You can go to some of the places you go to in a ship as well, but yeah, as far as I'm aware, it's all completely different. This game just released on iOS for the iPad anyway, completely by coincidence. I didn't know that was happening. What is that? Adam's Doom. Okay, I think I'm going to stay away from that. I don't think it's something I'm going to go down. Oh, what's this? The Iron Republic. Oh, my Z-Bat found it. The Iron Republic. Sounds dwarven. The music makes me think of dwarves as well. Quite groovy. Pusher's Bluff. Okay, let's dock here at the Iron Republic then and see what they have to say. What's all this? It looks like ticker tape. Are we having a ticker tape parade? Maybe it's meant to represent Ash. Okay. Hell's client state. Be wary. Their laws are not the laws of man or nature. Oh, brilliant. So we've rolled up, and this is where Hell has set up its own settlement in the Untersee. Great. Factory engines roar like false lions, blood thunders in the dock pipes, crimson lightning skitters across the deck, leaps to the rail, curls there like a cat. The city is reflected in glassy, calm harbour water. The citizens have the heads of dogs and serpents. Hell has brought freedom to the Iron Republic. Freedom from all laws, even those of nature. What the fuck? Okay. Engage an officer. The irrepressible Oh, Captain, are you looking for a gunner? I'm looking for a ship. Here are my references. Here are more references. Here's my design for a whistling shell. Here's my colleague. He'll stay on shore. Here's my hand. Will you take it? I have a gunnery officer, though. And to be fair, mate, you're in a place that's run by Hell. Not exactly, despite your references, going to get you that crucial position. And I'm not being discriminatory here. I'm sure the citizens of Hell are very nice, very fair people. But I think I'm correct in saying that no. So, allow your sailors time ashore. Do they need shore leave this badly? Probably this will increase your terror. Perhaps something else horrible will happen. Yeah, I think we might avoid that then. Okay, we'll leave. Thanks, Hell. You know, it's been nice. So, when I said I thought that was dwarven, I was right. I was completely and utterly wrong. Okay, right, well, we just found somewhere called Castle Geode. It's been marked on the map for us. It's over in this direction, so we're going to head over there. See what that is. Whoa, what is this? Whoa, 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 is this going to hurt me? What is it? Reminds me of an episode of the X-Files, where there's these little fly bug things that come down and like, cocoon people and suck the blood out of them. What is that? Is that hostile? Yes, that is hostile. Glorious Dreadnought. Okay, get the fuck out of here. Oh shit, it's looking for me. Turn your lights off. Go, 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 go. That certainly was glorious. It looked golden. This is where, like, I looked this up in the wiki after, and it's like, people are like, what is the Glorious Dreadnought? And they're like, it is a thing that will come and kill you. Okay, anyway, well, we've docked safely at the Grand Geos. A naval base with the Royal Navy's emblems. Curiously amended. Efficient, bright-eyed women and men work briskly everywhere you look. They are singing hymns with unfamiliar words. Hard-faced Royal Marines watch you carefully, barring entry to the Geo's heart. Plaque by the docks has been defaced with orange paint, but you can still make out the original inscription, Station 5, Adjunct. Ask to speak to someone in the property. What is this place? Compile a port. Well, we'll do the port report. Okay, that gives us money and stuff. So let's speak to somebody. The Commodore shakes your hand warmly. He's a handsome, open-faced fellow in an immaculate Navy uniform. His office is equally handsome. It overlooks the glittering interior crystal cliff. It must be as well lit as any study in the Neath. He deflects questions about the purpose of this installation, classified you know, but smilingly offers you tea, biscuits, and the mineralogical anecdotes. The biscuits are good, but the anecdotes rather blend one into the next. You find yourself nodding and then jerk suddenly awake. The Commodore is smiling. Your cup is empty. You feel well, very well, a little euphoric even. Come back soon, he says softly. You've lost 5 terror. Good. Gained another memory of distant souls. Now have 1 memories of a sunstroke. The light, it's pretty. Okay, engage an officer. This is a first officer. No, I don't have a first officer, so this could be good. A dark spectacled woman marches up to you in some haste. Captain, take me with you. I am no longer welcome here, and I will show you where we need to go. Okay. Here I am. A ship, I suppose, is both always here and never there, because there becomes here. You now have 1 carnelian exile. Okay, so does I need to move? Is she in the hold? Oh, officers, here we go. So, first officer. So she gives us 6 mirrors and 3 pages. Alright. Let's head off then. So I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head east a bit, work my way north towards London. I'm a bit conscientious of the fact that I'm really not overstocked on fuel and things like that, so I don't want to go too far from London and strand myself out at sea. Whoa, what is that? I don't think I want to find out. Hello. Are you coming for me? You may well be. Can I move quicker than you? I think I am moving quicker than you. Everything down here is scary. It wants to kill me. This is the Mangrove College. The Mangrove College. A steaming sprawl of parasynthetic vegetation. And a village. Barely a village. Old walls, roofs in disrepair. Stilts leaning dangerously. It looks to have been assembled by drunks in a hurry. Dock carefully. Okay. Engage an officer, maybe's daughter. Hello, where are you headed? On second thoughts, I don't mind. Can I come aboard? Yes, I'm an engineer, but I'm an engineer in a hurry. We don't have an engineer, do we? No. Yep, I'll have you. Brilliant. Yes! Getting loads of officers. Okay, what else can we do here? Pick up a passenger. The Mangrove College is named for its scholars and philosophers. They have long abandoned civilized comforts for the life of the mind. Sometimes they want those civilized comforts back. A shady sort. The Corsair's Forest, please. Gaider's Mourn. No, I'm not in a hurry, but I think I might stay below decks. I don't carry the fee on me. You'll have to trust me for it when we arrive. Thank you, a pleasure. Great. I'm glad he doesn't not in a hurry, because I have no idea where that is. The philosophers of the college are not hospitable, but this whole shoreline is bursting with fruit and edible fungus. Reach up, it falls into your hand. Pick it up, it's already fermented. Sure, eat, drink, be merry. You lost 10 terror. Hunger's gone. That's all for now. Yeah. Okay. All we can do, compile a port report. Oh, we got supplies from that as well. Sweet. that looks to be everything we can do here for the time being, so off we go again. Ooh. Okay, this just popped up. Captain, I found this afloat in the bilges. The sailor holds it out, grimacing. A sheet of human skin with holes for eyes, nose and mouth. You recognise the moustache clinging to its ragged lip. The moustache of the ragged crewman you rescued. He must have been one of the face-stealing abominations they call snuffers. But whose face is the snuffer wearing now? Each eyes the other sidelong. Your physician can provide a more educated evaluation. 24%, we don't have. Shit. The other one we can do. Snuffers are masters of concealment, and it may not even have taken another crew member yet. Perhaps it's waiting in the shadows. That's 12%. That's the only one we can do. They don't have a doctor. Shit. Okay, this one. There's something about him. When he turns to flee, you know you have him, or rather it. Smash its horrible skull in with a gaff hook. Have your crew fling it in the sea in case it somehow revives, and there's an end of it. Unless there's a second snuffer aboard. Well, you succeeded! 12% and I succeeded. The gods of RNG love me today. Certain matters become clear, you lost one crew. I don't care, I think that's probably the best situation I could have had there. Is there somewhere to dock? Oh, Gaider's Mourn. Oh, we needed to go there. Sweet. Where's that? Here. Sweet, yeah, that guy we had, that shady guy. Okay, I'm running out of fuel. I need to head to London then. Okay, there's the place to dock. So we'll head here and then we'll go straight for London because I'm going to run out of fuel. Supplies I'm fine with, but I am running out of fuel. The Mourn is a stalagmite vast as a crag, and its foot has no safe harbours. The Corsair's citadel nestles halfway up. An intricate system of winches takes the strain, and your ship rises slowly from the sea. Her hull creaks in protest. Grizzled sailors groan and cling to stanchions. Higher, higher. Now the Untersee shimmers like glass below. Children clambering in crevices cheer and wave alarmingly. The winch motor slows, and you hang in a cradle next to a red-bowed pirate. A drinking den by the dock cradles is a good place for your crew to find companionship and let off steam. But although Gaider's Mourn is a free port, the Corsairs prefer their own and look askance at respectable Londoners. Low risk challenge. Okay, so my Veils gives me a good chance. So that would cost me 50 echo. Nah, not sure that's worth it. Explore the Mourn. So there is a surprising quantity of actual landscape on the Mourn. It's vertical, admittedly, but once you find the beast paths and urchin road, you can traverse it as you would a rocky moor, with an additional throatful of lurching terror. Okay. Oh, we can have the grilled troglodyte again. Our favourite delicacy, it seems. Lost 2 terror, gained a fragment, lost 5 hunger. Brilliant. What about this shady guy? Here he goes. Drop off the shady salt. She inhales the air and smiles, perhaps for the first time. As I remember it, she remarks. Less mud, more rum. At the winch head, a deferential fellow in fustian waits. He bows to the shady sort, a pleasure as ever. You he barely favours with a glance. He presses a heavy purse into your hand, small coins stained with salt water, but together they amount to a tidy sum. Oh, we gained 120 echo. Nice. That was simple. Okay, so landlubbers fear pirates, pirates fear the poet. Over here, rumours of a pirate poet. Some say she's a clay man who freed herself with the power of verse. Possible. Others insist she's the personal muse of the king with the 100 hearts. Unlikely. One claims she sails on a living ship made of the still screaming skulls of her victims. More sober voices mutter that no, it's just an Alcaeus-class vessel. Whatever the truth, few have fought her and survived to tell the tale. Only the bravest of captains risk the lonely parts of the sea where her flag is said to fly. Okay, want to avoid her then. Gather intelligence. Gaider's Mourn swarms with pirates, smugglers and captains of uncertain allegiance. You could learn a lot here, but you'll need to go carefully. 69%. I'm going to do it, but watch I'll fail this after passing the 12 before. You and one of your more villainous looking sailors join a dice game. Villainous looking, but you know for a fact that she tithes to charity and has a delightful singing voice. The topic turns promisingly to pillage and ambush, but your Zayla is a little too forward with her questions. There is a scuffle and a stabbing. You escape, she does not. Shit. Failed. I've got a port report. I gained 5 terror and I lost a crewman. Fuck. Okay, so we did what we needed to do here in Gaider's Mourn. Let's go, and we need to go directly to London, which is kind of like northwest. Okay, I'm getting increasingly worried that I'm not actually going to make it to London. Okay, right, we're right by Mutton Island, which means I'm not far, but I have 2 barrels of fuel left. And yeah, that's not good. Okay, I think I'm just about going to make it into London. Look how close I am. I'm just approaching half a tank of fuel. I don't know if that means that's the last one as well, or like if it would be 1 on 0, that's another tank, but I don't want to find out really. Okay, so we've made it just. Oh, an inspection by the Ministry of Public Decency. Some things are too illegal for the Customs Service to admit the existence of. The Ministry here are looking for those. Nothing to hide. You sure can invite them to search your ship as thoroughly as you would like. Because I need 500 echo to bribe them. Do it. You sure? Okay. They leave scuff marks on the newly scrubbed decks and take great pleasure in tangling the rigging. They find nothing more dangerous than mouldy ship's biscuit. Okay, that's good. I was worried that the criminal that approached us at the end of the last episode had actually given me something that might be found. I don't think he did he? He just gave me some free stuff and said, by the way, you'll need to do a favour for this in the future. Okay. Collect messages from the Harbour Master. What's this? Let's see. Something has changed underneath. Someone wants to sign on. The blind bruiser attends to business on the dock. Okay. Here we go. Good evening, Captain. And what a marvellous evening it is, if you don't mind me saying so. And given it is my impression you are an obliging sort, I imagine you will not mind at all. And since you are so very obliging, perhaps you wouldn't mind making a little detour via Mount Palmerston with a few articles of cargo. If you happen to be in the area, the cheery man will of course cover your expenses for this trifling inconvenience. You will need at least 1 space. Yeah, it's fine. It is only after all a trifling inconvenience. I've got a feeling I'm going to need to do this because I think if I refuse it, it's going to be bad for me. Okay. Okay. If you'll be so kind to deliver this little gift to our friends in Mount Palmerston, then they will see we gets to hear about it. And when you come back, we'll cover your expenses. Bon voyage, as my aunt, who was French by birth, if not by inclination, used to like to say. So we have an unstamped crate of brilliant souls. I don't think we know where Mount Palmerston is, though, do we? Can I look at my map? I can't look at my map. Yeah. Consider a specialist surgeon. Oh, a ship's doctor. Well, we needed you earlier. She's staying at a respectable boarding house near the docks and has made it known that she is available for work. I specialise in amputations. It's easy to acquire unwanted appendages at sea. Her tan's could be well employed on your vessel. And she cost me 30 echo. Yeah, I think that's fair enough. Right, well, I'm going to leave this episode here. I'm not really sure where we're going to be headed with this. I know a great deal didn't really happen in this episode. But I think that's just the nature of this game. I think obviously a lot of it is going to be about exploration. I mean, we need to go to Mount Palmerston. I have no idea what that is. From my understanding of doing a little bit of reading since I played it last, the map is kind of randomly generated to a certain extent. Things are always in a certain direction, but they can kind of change position along that line, if that kind of makes sense. So a port in your game could be nearer to London than it is in somebody else's, but it's always in a general direction. So you can kind of go off, and I didn't read too much about what I need to be doing or where I need to be going. I didn't read about that at all. But I just wanted to know, because I wasn't sure if the map was procedurally generated or randomized, and as I said, it kind of is, but it's more orderly. So thank you so much for watching this, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm not sure if I'm going to come back to Sunless Sea. I'm glad I did a couple of episodes on it. But we'll see. We'll see in the future. Maybe I shall return. But thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.